Today it's just a stasis build on renewal grasps, and yeah, basically the whole flow is just using Touch of Winter to get those huge stasis, to up the radius of my duskfield nades even more, because with Depths of Duskfield, the exotic perk, it makes them absolutely massive. And then of course you get the damage resist, as I'll go over soon. But my fragments that I'm just using Whisper of Shards, Whisper of Chains, Whisper of Fissures, Whisper of Refraction, and Rending. The main one that's kind of making up for my loss of mobility is Refraction, of course, and then just kind of some bonus ones are Fissures and Shards. Those are just kind of these ones are more for the overall flow of the build, but of course when you shatter the crystal, you're going to want the grenade recharge rate. And then with chains, while I'm in my Duskfield nade, I gain even more resistance when I'm standing near my crystal, if I don't destroy it immediately, of course. But I'll show you an alternative to that as well as I go through the build. And then I also have Rending on just for the extra damage against crystals, which goes hand in hand with my syncopation with Headstone on. So basically, I'm able to absolutely nuke my stasis crystals whenever I make them. And then I've got Funnel Web. I've kind of been messing around with a whole kind of every energy that I have, but I find Funnel Web is just so good right now. And then I'm using Palmyra for the stasis damage, but of course, you can mess around with the heavy slot as well. You could use Galley, Parasite, whatever you want. On my cowl, I have Font of Might on just for the extra damage when I pick up the stasis wells. And then on my renewal grasps, I have I should take off volatile flow, but I have grenade kickstart on. Here I'll quickly switch off volatile flow, but grenade kickstart is super nice to have. And yeah, I could definitely put on shards. That's probably more optimal. And then with on my vest, I've got melee well maker, so I can make my stasis wells just by throwing my shurikens and getting kills. And then I've just got a bunch of resists on there. And then I have elemental armaments on. And then, of course, Font of Might goes hand in hand with those. And then I have elemental time dilation as well, which increases my time limited benefits from my wells, so I can get the extra stasis damage for syncopation and Palmyra. And yeah, guys, enough talking. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna run a little lost sector here with lots of ads in it, so I can show off the kind of the full potential of the build. So as you can see here, when the thralls spawn in, just the radius of my nade is just absolutely crazy, and then I'm able to just nuke them all with the stasis explosion off of my syncopation. And as you can see, I got my benefit there, all my benefits there, all my buffs. I've got my stasis damage increase. I've got my recharge rate, so I already have my nade back. And then if I'm in a fishy situation, I can throw down a grenade and get some of that resist on the side there, kind of like protective light. And then I can just nuke everything with syncopation, pretty decent. And then I also have tons of resist as I'm standing near my crystals, and it's just pretty decent. And there's all sorts of wells on the ground too, so I can keep boosting my damage with syncopation. And yeah, pretty good build. And even if I want to, I can destroy the crystal there. But like, just look at the radius of that. It's just nuts how good the radius is on those renewal grasps. But yeah, pretty good. And then when I can get a melee kill, I can also get my benefit, of course. Just finish off this phalanx. But yeah, pretty fun build. Pretty decent radius on here. And see, it's like definitely like a mini Silence and Squall. As you can see, the radius there is pretty much exactly the same. It's pretty freaking cool. And then I can just jump in, get all my benefits, start going to town. And of course, these count as my shards count as wells as well, so I'm pretty much always having a boost for syncopation, which feels pretty nutty. And then I can get my headstone benefits as well when I destroy those crystals. But yeah, guys, pretty good build. And yeah, just a short little video. I think I'll keep doing these live commentary style videos. They're definitely easier to make, and I think that you can give more of an in-depth review, but still being still pretty short. So Anyway, guys, thanks for all the support. Thanks for 92 subscribers. Let's push over to 100. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.